That old good classic.
Yes. It's September, Tish.
We are in
Yes.
it. We in the
I
birds.
want to water off this song right here. Me and a dance. I had a dance group. Yes.
Okay, well,
Like
you
that
could
memory.
not. You
This
could
is
not.
this is September, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, hello, hello. We are back, baby. Our first podcast
Happy
in
Monday.
September. Happy September, everybody. Sure enough, thing, girl. Got up on that stage and we was doing our thing. I don't even know how we picked that. I don't even know why I picked that song.
Only was okay. Middle school, high school,
Middle school. But I like the song, so I came in, girl, from in the audience. It was the whole auditorium. They allowed me to come through, and I was teaching the disabled and the handicapped how to, they wanted me to hype them up and whatnot. So because I was so hyper, they had to do something with me. So they made a class for me. And I would go and teach the kids because I was just so much energy. I was just bouncing off the wall. So they would let me go in there and teach them how to dance. And so that's what we did. I did a whole presentation for the school. I sure enough did. It was in 7th grade, 5th and 6th grade. It was in the 6th grade because the next year we went over to intermediate school. Then we went to that. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Too cute.
Too much energy, girl. I was bouncing off the wall. They're like, stop with that chick right there. Ooh, Lord, she got talent. We got to figure out why we want. Slow down with these ones over here. Yes. Well, happy September, everybody. Welcome to the Rizzo School Podcast. Love, love, and love. Yes. I don't know if that is a heart. Yeah. All right, this is awesome. We missed you guys. Oh my goodness. We have a special announcement for this young lady that's sitting in right here. We're gonna just bring it all out. She is a brand spanking new grandma. I am so happy for you, Letitia. This is wonderful. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So she ain't put her grandmother duty yet because she on here. When she stop pulling on grandma, she might say, Maria, y'all see the record. No, you'll see the replay. Oh God. Well, congratulations.
Yes. Thank you so much. Yes, we are elated.
Yes, I can tell the pictures are. She is so beautiful.
Yes.
What is her name? Is it Zoe?
Zoe.
Okay, I saw something on the hat. Okay, Zoe. Oh, that is so pretty.
Yes.
Oh,
Zoe Chantal. Yes.
Oh, very, very nice. Very nice.
Thank you.
She done open up the gate. She done kicked that gate open. Okay. All right. So that door's open.
It's open. Yes, ma'am.
Oh, Lord Jesus. My son, he just knocked it down. And all his other siblings was just standing there looking like, I don't know, we want to go anything after him.
Wow.
He just knocked the door down.
Dang.
So, but I have 2 beautiful granddaughters by my youngest daughter. So yeah, I'm good. So along with his whatever number and the 2 of hers, that's cool. Hello, everyone. This is the Rizzo Shea Podcast. We want to thank you very much for joining us tonight. He gonna kill me. I want to thank you guys for joining us every Monday. For those that come on every Monday with us, I want to say thank you. And it's kind of quiet out there. I know it's football is back in season.
Oh, we in trouble now, baby.
Well, we might be because I don't see not one person on this. What is going? What in the world did they take over the TV and the phones too?
It's a wrap, baby.
But that's all right.
The loyal fans
are spilling the tea. We're gonna still talk. We're gonna do whatever.
Oh, absolutely.
They can hit the replay. And Tish, our little subscriber list, I want to tell you, it's growing.
Say what now?
Our subscriber list is growing. Remember, we had gotten up to 100 and I was proud.
Yes.
Yeah, we're at 141.
Clutch my pearls.
My girl said, touch my pearl. Yes. I said, what? He said, yes, Miss Maria, it's 141. He said it. I was like, what? Somebody's paying attention to us.
That is listening. That's what needs to happen.
Okay, well, again, hello, everybody. This is a Real Shade podcast, baby. I can't wait till it's like 101 subscribers. So that's what we're looking for. 101, 100, not 100, 1,000. 1,000. Yes.
We done passed the 101.
Yeah, we done passed the 101. I'm looking for 100,001. That's what I'm looking for.
About it.
Yes. I want it. We're going to get it because I'm going to claim it in the name of Jesus. What they say? How do you do it? Okay, everybody. For those who just joining, we're being silly now. For those who just joining, I'm a really driver. I am the host of a Real Shade, along with my co-host, Letitia Allen Joseph. This is what we do on Mondays. We spill the tea. We talk about hair, and we talk about skin and all that good stuff. And we just don't hold back. We just have the experience. And I really and truly enjoy co-hosting with her because we know this business. If we don't know anything else, we do know this business. Absolutely. And I really appreciate all her knowledge and wisdom. I think it's awesome. And you know what? You got 50 plus years of experience. Do you hear that feedback?
Yes, I am hearing it. Mm-hmm. Make sure my volume is all the way down. I know I turned it down, but let's just make sure it's all the way.
Mine is all the way down.
Mm-hmm.
Is it all the way down?
Better. I'm still hearing it too.
I'm hearing it too.
Uh-huh.
My thing is probably down.
It's less, but I do hear it.
I don't know. Let's see if I can find. Okay. Well, we're gonna keep rolling. Yes, it's better now. So, well, tonight we're gonna be talking about we talk about a whole lot of different things, but we're gonna be understanding the scalp a little bit more because I think with everything that's going on when we talk about hair growth products and how to take care of our hair, which we've talked about all during the whole summer, we'll start off in the winter and the summer. And of course, we start out with the journal. I got my journal. Where them journals at? So I want to thank you guys so much for supporting me on this. I still want to figure out how I'm going to end up doing. I said I was going to do some kind of little book tour or something. I have not done it yet, but that'll be in the making with everything else that I got going on. But this journal has been a wonderful guide for me and Tish. Even though when I wrote it and gave it to her, she was like, "What? Wait a minute! I didn't think you were doing all this." But it has helped so many people, and those are the things that we talk about when we come on here on Monday night. Just the secrets, things that you guys we would think you know, but you really don't know because if you go to be serviced, those are the things that you would pray that someone would share with you. So now you can find all of that in my little journal. It's called Your Hair's Dirty Little Secret and How to Make It Healthy Again. That's very, very important. That's why I'm doing this 2-year sabbatical. It was so funny. I was in the it was yesterday. I was actually in the, I guess it's Tybee Island. Is that ocean or is that the ocean? And it's off of Savannah.
I guess it's considered, like I said, the little island in that
Okay.
area because it's in Savannah. So it's not the.
Right, it's Tybee. Well, right there on the island, I was in those waters, and you see my hair like this. This is, because it's dried. But when it gets wet, it's real long, and they were looking at me like, "What the?" Heck? They're like, "Did her hair just stretch out like that?" It did. But what we're saying is, when you have when you have healthy hair, those are the things. Those are those little tricks, those little secrets that actually is a benefit to you, because the simple fact your hair is not stretching out. When you're putting all that heat and pressure, you're actually stretching it, and it's staying in that formation,
Mm-hmm.
and that's what damaged your hair.
Mm-hmm.
So when my hair got wet, it was this right here is short, but when it got wet, it was hanging down here. They was like, "Can you
Mm-hmm.
see?" It was hanging down here. Like, well, what the world? How that happened? That happened because the water stretched it out. That's
Yeah,
its
the
natural
weight
length,
of that
or
water,
part of the
absolutely.
natural length. But you want the elasticity. You see this? This is different. I've been always telling you guys, this seed right here, it don't have any elasticity. That's because I'm still dealing with these straight. Look at that. See, I mean, I'm transparent. I ain't got no problem. See it right here? Now, if
Mm-hmm.
you take one of these back here, watch this. What? You're
Mm-hmm.
not going to get that from here, because now it's done. It's just, it's, I got to get with Tish and get the embryo trimming, because all this is right here. It needs to be trimmed.
Mm-hmm.
So then what we come on and we talk to you every Monday night about is just these kind of things, the little secrets that nobody want to talk about, because at the end of the day, we just, as a stylist, we want you to look good. And you
Yes.
do be looking good. You
Mm-hmm.
really do be looking good. But by the same token, some of those hairs could be damaged. You might need a trim, but you really don't want to tell her your stylist don't want to tell you a trim, because every time you pick up the shears, like, girl, where you going with that? You're not trimming my hair. And I know, because I'm one. I'm guilty of that. I can raise my hand. So with that being said, this is why we have these kind of things. And having Letitia on with me on Mondays, she gets it. She gets it. She ain't got no problem sharing it. She don't have no problem holding back. And that's what I needed. And me and her bounce off with that. That's why when I speak about 50 years plus experience, I am talking to
Mm-hmm.
you with someone who has the knowledge, has the experience, and don't mind sharing it. She ain't gonna hold back either.
Absolutely.
But I'm gonna throw a little
To
jazz
share.
in there. I gotta always throw something a little bit in there just to mix it all up, because that's just the other part of me. But without without further ado, I'll let her introduce herself, and we're going to get in here and talk about this scalp, because we got a little something. I got a little something for you, got a little surprise for you tonight, so we can just move right along and get this done. Go ahead, Miss Letitia Allen Joseph
Well,
from
thank you so very much.
Tyrone, Georgia. Tyrone,
Yes,
Georgia.
yes, Tyrone, Georgia. Thank you so much, Maria, for that wonderful introduction. As always, you are truly appreciated. Tonight is Monday night. We've said it once, we'll say it again, and we are
Yeah,
now in
that's right.
September. Y'all, this
Yes.
year is
Gone,
moving, and
gone.
life. Listen, you better hold on tight because it's gonna keep on moving. It stops for nobody. But I'm truly grateful to be here tonight and talk to you lovely people in this
Yes.
lovely vast audience that we are claiming
Yes.
that will
Because y'all
forever and
y'all
ever
know
grow.
they're watching a football game right now, but that's okay.
That's all right.
It's all
That's all
right.
right.
It's all right,
Because we're
because
gonna
that's
talk about what
obviously
we know. We're gonna talk about what we
we're
know.
gonna talk when we know, because I sure
That's
don't
right.
know nothing about
That's
that.
and that is the lovely world of hair care. And I have been in the Georgia area for the last 10 years or more, servicing the Tyrone community, Fayetteville and Fairburn and Coweta and
Mhm.
Sonoy area, and also Palmetto. The people come around. Listen, people will travel for hair and
Yes, they
food.
will. Yes,
Okay,
they will.
let it be stated again. People will travel near and far
That's
for
right.
hair and food. And when they feel like they're being
Amen.
taken care of and properly fed, they don't mind traveling. And
Yes.
I'm so appreciative of the people that travel all the way from Conyers, Georgia. I have people sometimes that were traveling from New York because they said it's hard to find hairstylists, cosmetologists with the knowledge
With
that they
knowledge.
don't mind sharing. And that's the thing. There are no secrets.
Mm-mm.
I built my business on honesty. I built my business on integrity
Mhm.
and knowledge. And that is so important because people need to be aware. It's their hair, it's on their head. Why am I withholding secrets with somebody that it's there? And I always tell clients, you've had your hair longer than you've been in my chair.
Exactly.
So let me listen to you. Let me hear you, and then I can assess and put my professional input in. However, still taking in the fact that this is your hair, and
Right.
you do have some familiarity with your own hair.
Yeah,
And for
you do.
those that do
And
not, because I do get
majority
some that
you
says
spend all your life with your hair.
that's right. So for those that says, listen, I'm not a hair person, Tish, I don't know, help me, I got you. Okay. So we're going to do this together because I don't want you to continue to be oblivious about your own hair. That's not the point. But some want to know, some don't want to know. And it's quite funny. But the fact that you trust me with your hair care, with your hair knowledge is truly an honor. And being a part of this community of women and men, I service both and children, different nationalities, ethnicities. It is important to have clients that believe in you and refer people to you constantly. And that's what this is all about. I don't want to hold anything back when it comes to my clients and their hair care and the health of their hair.
Mhm.
People just want to come by and get a consult. Yes, let's talk. Let's get this thing understood so you can continue to grow with knowledge with your hair, okay, and for your hair. So come on through if ever you're in the area of the Tyrone,
Yeah.
Georgia. Come on through. You are all welcome. I have an amazing staff, and they'll be glad to take care of you. If I can't, we're open book. And Maria comes through all the time, bring her boisterous energy, her laughter, her smile, and we all get along, and it's a beautiful
It is.
thing. So we
Yes, it
bring that
is.
energy to the podcast every Monday night.
Every
So
Monday night.
tonight, without further ado, we're looking forward to this little surprise Miss Maria has for us tonight, and I hope you guys enjoy it.
I mean, we listen. We got two people that came on. Everybody now watching the football. Thank you guys for joining.
Ah, nice.
Everybody now watching football. So
Everybody not watching.
hey, let
Everybody
me
not
join. Let
watching.
me see. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do our little slide presentation tonight because I want to really get into you guys understanding scalp health.
Mm,
This is very important because as you see, it's the scalp is you have to that's your foundation. You have to
mhm,
have a strong foundation
mhm,
because if you want healthy hair, yeah, we got to eat right. We got to do all the things inside to make sure the hair
yes,
grows up. But what happens when you get that nice piece of one strand healthy hair and it comes out on that scalp and that scalp is tore up? What do you think is going to
mhm,
happen to that? What do you think
mm,
going to happen to that one strand? Just think
mhm,
of it as you're pushing out a plant, a stem, and you coming out into the world. You coming out to your house. You coming out out the ground, and you looking around like, is there anybody else out here that looks like me? Or is
mm,
everything from if it's grass, if all the grass dead, is it what am I supposed to do? How am I gonna do
mhm,
it? You see what I'm
mm,
saying? So
yes,
look at your scalp, look at your hair that way. If your scalp is not conditioned, if it's not healthy, that's what the hair sees. Guess what
mhm,
it's gonna do? It don't want
mhm,
to be there either.
mm-mm,
That's if you got one good strand. You gotta have more than one good strand. And then people say, "Oh, why my hair break off?" It breaks. It grows a certain length and it breaks. Tish, we had
mm,
a guest on that.
mhm,
Your friend. She said it only grew a certain length.
mhm,
She got on all that beautiful hair.
mhm,
It's a mind thing as well.
yes,
So
yes,
you got to take care of the scalp so you can push out nice, healthy hair, and it has a
absolutely,
foundation, and it
yes,
wants to be there.
yeah. It's
It's
designed for you. It's designed for you. We have abused, like I said, once again, without the knowledge, um, we think our hair is supposed to frame us to our understanding.
mhm.
The hair was designed to protect you,
Yes.
just like your brows and your lashes.
Mhm.
yes, they exude a beauty. Let's be clear, but that's not why it's there. It's there to protect. We talked about why the brows are there. If anything was to fall from the head, the brows catch it. And then from the brow, before it goes into your precious eyes, the lash catches it. So you blink, you can catch things that's coming your way. Hair was designed for protection from your skin. So when you have hair on this head, it's designed to help protect. So you want to take care of something that's protecting you, right? You don't want to
Exactly.
abuse it, pulling on it, tugging on it, ripping it out with different things, just trying to adorn yourself, but without the knowledge as to what are you doing? What is going to be the impact of you pulling and tugging or applying chemicals and things of that nature without the understanding of what you're doing. And that's what happens when you're doing hair at home and you're trying to be this hair designer, hair creator, and you're just slapping all kinds of stuff on
That's
it,
right.
putting stuff on it without understanding what you're putting on it, pulling on it, tugging on it, and things of that nature. Next thing you know, you got bald patches.
Yes, sir.
Um, you have retraction alopecia.
Mm-hmm.
Because think about it. When you're young and you're doing all these detrimental things to your hair, and
Mm-hmm.
as that body is trying to heal, if you do it in repetition, you're destroying the very thing that's trying to protect you. So keep that in mind. When you're young and you feel like your hair and your scalp is invincible,
Mm-hmm.
open
Oh yeah,
your
you got so much, girl. My hair's so thick.
eyes.
It's not gonna happen. Oh,
And they
I'm
just
here
keep
to tell you,
abusing and
it will.
repeating and repeating. And next thing you
Well,
know,
yes, yes.
listen,
Mm-hmm.
when we was in beauty school and we used to, started doing waxing with the eyebrows, and
Mm-hmm.
our instructors have said the more you do it over time, you won't have any hair. It will slow down the growth process. And my eyebrows was so thick, and I never thought that would be my story. I'm like, what is she
Mm-hmm.
talking about?
Talking
What
about
is
that's
she? Huh?
right. Uh-huh.
These eyebrows are I got. Are you crazy? Child, please.
Mm-hmm.
I think I wax my eyebrows now once every 4 months because the growth is just they don't
Yes,
fill
that's
in
right.
as
That's
fast.
right. Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, I used to have to do it once a month, like at least 5 to 6 weeks.
Yes.
Now it's
Uh-huh.
like 4 months.
Wow. Yeah,
hmm
you bet. Yes.
I can go long before I have to, wax my brows. They need to be waxed now, but the hairs used to come in so
Right,
heavy.
but right, but see, they're fine. The hair is fine because
The
I do
hairs
the
are
same
fine.
thing. I can do
hmm
30. I can get away with 40 days, but and after that,
You need
I'll
to,
go in and get
yeah.
them.
Oh,
But yeah.
it's been well over 3-4 months since
Wow,
I
wow,
last waxed my brows.
wow,
Yeah, and they're holding it for because the hairs
wow.
that are coming in are so fine. I'm like, oh, I can get away with that. I'm not.
Right,
I
right.
call it torturing myself anyway. I'm like, oh, I don't feel like torturing myself today because it's traumatic. My
It
skin line,
is. It
you know.
is. You got to
But
prepare
that
yourself.
goes, once again, we're creating a traumatic experience.
Yes, but you don't want to do it with your hair. That's what I'm trying to get people to understand.
Exactly.
When we talk about when you don't have a hairline, and now
hmm
y'all doing too much. Y'all just gluing the hair right onto the scalp wherever it's thin, and you putting hair
hmm
there. That's not
Yeah.
cool. Because
Yeah.
now you're telling the hair, don't just be quiet. Don't come through. We don't need you to come through. Just be quiet. You're just doing too much.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
take the hair and put it on a bald spot, and you just gluing pieces of hair that you don't cut off
Oh,
the
yeah.
rest and glue it
Yeah.
on there. And it does look real. I give it to you, give that, but then you pull it out. What little bit of hair that you have, what they call downing hair, you don't pull
Mhm.
that out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or you're making it downing hair because you don't pull out the heavy follicle. That's gone.
Mhm.
And now
And
you
now the
got
new
this
hairs
little
that's coming back won't be as strong.
no, it is not. It
Yes.
is not. So, but that's your foundation. So,
Mhm.
as you see, when we say a healthy scalp is,
The
it's a
key.
key. It's a
Mhm.
key to a strong, thriving hair that you learn how to keep it clean and nourish it. And you know what? Detangle. Is that detangle? I'm over here squinting with I'm
And
squinting.
balance.
Balance. That's it. Balance.
Yes.
I'm like, what is that? Okay.
Put them
Because I
pants.
don't have it big enough. I don't know if I can
Put them
make it a
contacts.
context in, but it's the lighting. I think it's the lighting. The lighting is not. So excuse me, y'all, but
I
listen,
got you.
we transparent over here. I know you
I
lying.
got you. Listen,
Thank you,
if
man.
you can't see, I can see.
Okay, right here, I can see this part. Look, this it's just these little tiny things when they get down to the bottom. But why does the scalp health matter? Why? Well, we just
Mm.
said it.
Yeah, we just
If
said
you
it.
don't have a healthy scalp, you ain't got no foundation. You ain't got
Yeah,
nothing,
yeah. Mm-hmm.
and it's
That
gonna cause
agreed.
problems. A healthy scalp is the foundation for strong, vibrant hair, and it is.
Mm-hmm.
It is.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That is
So,
the goal. That is the goal. That vibrancy. Our hair is resilient, and I have said that many times before. Our hair is resilient. It will bounce back when you give it its TLC. It does not mind
mhm,
performing for you, but you
mhm.
have to make sure you're there for it.
And
Making
we
sure
talked,
it's
yeah, and this
healthy.
whole year we talked about your texture, your density. We talked
Mm-hmm.
about, that 4C. If I hear that 4C one more time, I'm gonna scream. A lot of us are not 4C.
Mm-hmm.
Many of us are not 4C.
Mm-hmm.
To be 4C, you need to be four mixed up with something else.
Mm-hmm.
To have that 4C. And a lot of us aren't mixed up with anything. So if you are not
Mm-hmm.
mixed up and that's real hair, you need to get my journal, and
And
it'll
so you
take
can
you
detect,
to 6
yes.
and 8. It'll take you to 6 and
Mm-hmm.
8, and then you'll see what
Mm-hmm.
you really have if
Right.
it's 4C.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I Tish taught me that because I didn't even know people were saying that. I know I heard people saying it, but I thought they was just joking. It was a joke. But now I see it's not a joke
It's
because
not
people
a joke.
really saying I got the
They
4C.
are
I
believing
got
in this.
4C. I think I got 4C. What do you mean you think? Do you know that you got 4C? Because I thought you was talking to pack of hair.
Yeah, no.
Anyway,
Mm-hmm.
anyway.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, the healthy hair matters because it impacts the hair growth, increases, and the growth increases and the over what is that the over what is that overall health.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I'm here to tell you, it matters. Like I have not. I was in the water yesterday. I have not shampooed my hair today. I got to take it out. I got to do some kind of shoot, so I got to do this. When am I supposed to do a thing? Wednesday, I think. After I do that, I'll do a nice shampoo. But in between, what I've done was I put conditioner.
Mm-hmm.
And we didn't really talk about summer hair, which we forgot to do that because the summer's almost over now. But summer hair, that chlorine, when you're
Oh,
in the pool and you're swimming, and for those of you that don't wear a cap and you think, Bo Derek was your best friend and you don't need no cap, I'm here to tell you, cap or no cap, when you come out the pool, you need to rinse your hair.
oh
Don't
yeah.
go in and shampoo your hair. You need at
Mm-hmm.
least 3 days in between that so that the bleach can evaporate from your hair. It has to do its own thing. You cannot shampoo bleach out. That's not going to happen. It
Mm-hmm.
has to evaporate on its own. What you do is you put a conditioner on and you detangle it, and you can rinse that out. But you need in between, because all you're going to do is if you put a shampoo, and I don't care how mild it is, because shampoo is shampoo, and shampoo is a detergent.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we use to clean clothes. So it's got to be something in it to clean your hair. That's why it's called
Mm-hmm.
shampoo.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, so why would you put a detergent over top of bleach? Which bleach itself is a toxin. So
Mm-hmm.
that's not going to work.
Yeah.
Chlorine, that's what it's going to. So all you're doing is fighting against, and you're making the hair drier. So
Mm.
that's why I said just let it evaporate for 3 days, then get yourself a nice shampoo. For those of you that's in this for the whole summer, you guys are in the pool till Friday, Saturday, you're in the pool. All you can do is just keep condition your hair and do like
Mm-hmm.
a mild little shampoo, maybe once a week, just mild, and that's it. Your biggest friend is going to be conditioner. That's going
Yes.
to be your biggest friend until you get
Yes.
out
Your
of
best
that
friend.
pool for a period of time, because you're
Mm-hmm.
defeating the purpose and you're stripping your own hair. And baby,
Mm.
if you got color,
Mm.
woo, you gotta go from a light brown to a blonde quickly, because that
Yes.
chlorine is going to
Strip it. Here we go again. Yeah, it's a chemical, people. Chlorine is a chemical. So they put the chemical in the water to kill any bacteria that's
Mm-hmm.
floating in it. So your hair is considered an enemy to the pool.
Mm-hmm.
Your skin is
Yep.
an
And what's
enemy.
it doing to that scalp? It's drying that scalp.
It's like it dry your skin out when you come out and you just rubbery. Remember when we was kids and you came out the pool and you was wrinkly and rubbery.
Like, am I ever gonna puff up? Am I gonna go back to normal? That's when you know you've been in a long time.
Yeah, you have
You having much
stripped
fun. You
the
having much fun. You've been
oils.
in there a long time. You done showed up like a prune. Yeah, you've been there a long time. Because anybody just go in and come out, they ain't doing all that. When you
No,
come
but
out,
baby,
that
you
water
were there
was
having a good old time all day. You are rubbery. It takes several days for that skin. You get that
yes.
regular tub, that hot water, and that skin starts to think like, oh, okay, I'm coming back. Just, oh my gosh. And you be looking at them toes, looking like, what is going on with the skin?
It is funny because when you go get a pedicure, your feet don't do that. That goes to show you the length of time
It's
under
it
that water.
yeah.
It will
Oh yeah.
deplete you of your
And
water.
and and
That's
because
why
of the
we know we're
bleaching too.
not fish. We know we're not a fish. You can't be a fish. Have you ever seen a shrimp or a fish? And if you were shrimp, I
Well,
would
they
want.
got them scales. They got them scales to protect that layer.
Well, we don't have none, so that's
We
why
don't
we're
have
shrimp. We stand there. That's because our skin is breathing, Tish. Our
yes. Our
skin is
scale,
breathing.
our
We ain't
scales
no
look a little different. The epidermis, that top cuticle look a little different than the fish scales. And sometimes you come out,
They
you be
don't
looking
need a, they
like
don't
fish.
need a suntan lotion. They don't need none of
No,
that.
no.
That
But
was so
yes.
funny. They said, are you gonna put some suntan lotion? I was like, girl, where's my Rizzo Shea? What are you talking about? I don't use this. Oh, you use it? I said, yes, baby. I don't need that. And,
It's a
and I got
protector.
these.
It's a
I got
protector.
for wherever those the stripes, the
Uh-huh.
the, it's
Oh,
going
from your
across.
bathing suit.
Oh my goodness! This is
Yes.
what is across my chest right now
Oh,
because I got a tan. See how we
yes.
get off topic? Okay, benefits of health is
It's still related.
it's still related because it's the skin. It's the skin.
Mhm. Mhm.
You got to go to my Oria Shea TikTok page. I put and it's on my Morelli driver page too. But I have a little advertisement, and you'll see what I'm talking about. How the stretch cross on my bathing suit, and
Mhm.
I'm doing a testimony or awareness for because I do the insurance thing. But
Okay.
every day when I took that bathing suit off, whoo, it
Wow.
looks. But I was having fun.
Yes.
And it was only about maybe 4 or 5 hours I was in the water. It wasn't that long.
I- In our world, that's long enough. 4 or 5 hours is a duration.
Oh Lord, I was having so much fun. Okay,
Yes.
so all right, Tish, go ahead. I won't be over here squinting anymore looking at this thing.
What we talk about encourages stronger hair growth, but it also reduces dandruff and irritation.
Yes.
So that is key. A lot of people have problem with dandruff flakes in the scalp due to health issues of the
Health issues.
scalp.
That's right.
Um, the body is highly intelligent and it will let you know when something is wrong. And all of those are signs. They're signs. If you're full of dandruff, something is dehydrated. You need to
Hmm.
increase your water.
Yes.
There's different people mistake overactive oil glands they all kind of look like dandruff, but they're not all dandruff. So we're just going to stick on dandruff right now because it flakes off,
Hmm.
and it can be itchy. A lot of times, product can cause the skin and the hair and the scalp to dry
Hmm.
out. So sometimes you need to have a moisturizing treatment or a deep conditioner, a hydration. We have what you call the steamers. Those are
Yes.
amazing.
Amazing. Oh.
They came on the scene and it really helped change the game. It speeds up the the moisturizing process of the scalp and the hair, and it has multiple benefits. So a good steam treatment. I like I said, I do things in a series of three. When I see that dry, flaky little dandruff just kind of keep coming, I'll do a series of three. By that third time, that scalp is saying, "Hello, I'm revived," and the client can tell the irritation has subsided, and if there's a deeper issue, you can go about 3 or 4 months and the dandruff may come back. So you want to stay on top of it, because there's something the body's telling you, okay, I need a little attention in that area.
Right.
But you can definitely address dandruff by keeping the scalp and the skin hydrated and moist. And alcohol, less alcohol products, ingredient that is in the products, try to shy away from the alcohol because that's naturally drying. And that from doing that, so it encourages stronger hair and the growth, and then it reduces the dandruff and irritation. And then from that you want to promote long-term health care. Everything isn't about instantaneous success. Sometimes you need to allow things to run its process, run its course. Healthy hair is something that if you had a damaged situation, it's resilient, but it's not just going to fully repair overnight. And that's what people need to understand. We want to talk about long-term health care. So long-term, you're 15, you want to have healthy hair at 26. You want to have healthy hair at 37 into your 50s. You just don't want it for that prom. You
Right.
don't want
Right.
healthy hair for, your senior, the sophomore dance. You want it long term because guess what? There's going to be another adult event that you're going to want to look fabulous for when
That's
you're
right.
24. You may have your reunion. You may have a beautiful wedding. There's other events that's going to take place in life that you're going to want your healthy hair to show up. So
And
keep that
healthy
up.
hair can be short hair. It could be
Oh
just a
yeah.
nice hair, just a nice short,
There's
good
no
looking,
length or
healthy. Yeah,
discrimination here.
yeah,
This is
yeah.
healthy
But
hair
you want to
of
be
any
healthy.
length. Absolutely.
You want to be
And
healthy.
chic and fly and you know
Mhm.
and rock yours if you can. And that's the beauty. You want yours to be healthy.
Yes.
We can always slap a wig on it if it's not, but that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about making sure what's on your head that is grown from your scalp is healthy.
Yes. Yes.
Hmm. What else we got, Maria?
We got this is the next one we got right here. It was like improving the blood circulation. That's,
Hmm.
you might not have a
Wowzers.
breast like that, but every now and then when you just sitting back, just relaxing, just run your
Mhm.
hands through your head. Just don't be scared. Get in there.
Mhm. Stimulate, stimulate
If
circulation.
you scared to get in there, then God bless the person that's got to shampoo it. It's your head. You got to sleep with
Mhm.
this. You got to walk around with it. And I'm gonna tell you this: if your hair carries any kind of odor,
Mhm.
or if you have, like I said, irritation, that can cause headaches too.
Mm.
Because
Mhm.
remember, all this is connected. What is it?
Right.
When you go to the doctor, this is the ear, throat, and nose doctor.
Mhm. Mhm. True.
This comes down to this. All this is
Mhm.
connected. That's why
Yeah.
people have problem with smells. That's why you need to have a nice clean scalp.
Mhm.
Don't put a lot of nothing at. That's what my volume. Perfect example. Volume. Matter of fact, guys, I should have that next week. Some people send me some stressful emails. When is it gonna be back in stock? It's coming. I mean, I
It's
can't.
coming. It's
I
coming.
don't. I have no control over these people and these ingredients. I got to lay a curveball because I got some stuff from it that she wasn't used to having. So now we're working on that.
All right.
But so the ingredients is coming. But I purposely did not put a smell to volume because it is a product that people are going to keep close to their
Mm.
face. They're like, it don't have a smell. I don't want to have a smell.
Mhm.
Oh, no, because I don't want to smell. I don't want
Mm.
to smell.
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
you might not like my smell. You might like my product, but you're going to say, excuse me, Maria, I don't like the smell.
Mm.
So guess what? It smells. I don't have no smell to it. Do I have a smell to it,
It's
Tish?
odorless. It's odorless.
No,
Yeah.
no smell. It's odorless.
Mhm.
Nothing. You don't smell nothing.
Mhm.
So because it's so close, when you have things that's so strong and make you tear up, or like I said, it can give you a headache. I have
Mhm.
been around people that I don't like the fragrance that they have,
Mhm.
and it actually give
Yeah.
me a headache.
Yeah. I'm ditto to that. I'm very sensitive to scents and fragrances. I'm
Mm-hmm,
very sensitive. I will get an instant headache.
mm-hmm,
So yes, I can attest to that. It
So the
is
scalp
a
is the
thing.
same way. The scalp is
Mhm.
very sensitive to you putting a gel, alcohol, sulfate products. You putting
Mhm.
stuff with the scalp will dry out and it'll flake because of what you're doing to it. If you didn't do
Mhm.
anything to it, it might not have any issues.
Mhm.
Sometimes you bring, as they say, the problems to yourself.
To yourself.
You bring the
On
problems to
yourself.
yourself. On yourself. You
Mhm.
bring it to yourself. So
And
go
I
ahead, Tish.
want to speak on this briefly. If you notice what she's using in the image, this is a perfect example of misunderstanding. She's using a detangle stimulation brush. It's
Mm,
not the boar hair bristle brush. Okay, so a lot of people feel, oh, I brush my hair all the time. I brush, brush, brush. That's not what she's doing.
that's right. That's right.
She's stimulating. She
Mm-hmm.
is literally using a, some of them are plastic or what have you, but they're
They had the little rubber on the tip.
some of them do, some of them don't.
Okay.
But the teeth are gapped. They're
Right.
not bristle hairs or boar
Mhm.
hairs. So the gapping is not stripping at the texture. It's literally stimulating the scalp. So when you're working in a circular motion, it's not stripping the brushing the hair to make it lay. It's not designed for
Mhm.
that. So
Mhm.
just to make that clarity, some people thinking they're brushing the hair is doing the same thing that she's doing. No, it's not. That is stimulating, yes, but it's also controlling the texture in which it flows. That's not what she's doing. She's just literally just stimulating the scalp,
Mhm.
and then that brush can become a detangle, just kind of release. If she had length, it kind of can release the tangles a little bit,
Mhm.
separate from a bristle brush. So
Mhm.
please, we got to get away from that hard bristle brush because it is destroying our hairline, our texture, creating male pattern baldness because people are too aggressive with it.
Mhm. And the thing about it is, like we talking about, we had one illustration of how they're taking the comb and scraping. They call it
Great, perfect term. Yeah, no.
they're trying to get the loosen up the dandruff, but
No, you use it correctly. They're scraping their scalp. And
it
that's dangerous. You can't scrape, but that's what we've
is.
been doing for years,
Mhm.
Oh,
Right.
scrape it up. But think
Mhm.
about that. That's a detriment. You
Yes, it
know,
is.
you want to loosen it, but
Yes.
you don't
And this
scrape.
would be a perfect way. This right here would be a perfect way to loosen it
Perfect. Yep.
perfectly.
Mhm. Mhm. Mhm.
Because you take that little rat tail comb and you go down the parts and you call and you're scraping this stuff,
Ooh.
you're pulling the hairs, you causing abrasions, sometimes
Uh-huh.
cuts.
Mhm.
And you know what? It might,
Infection can
oh, I
sit
got
out.
a lot of hair. I got a lot of hair. I'm here to tell you. I am here to tell you. You will mess around and won't have no hair. You
Right.
keep doing that. And it's subtle. It's not like you're gonna lose all the hair one time. As time go on, and that
Yes.
root weakens, and because you done did
Yes.
it so much, by the
Yes.
time you turn 40, 50 years old, you're like, what happened to my hair?
What happened to the hair? Yeah.
That hair never replaced because you
Right.
done damaged
Right. From scraping.
from scraping.
Mhm.
Like you say,
Yeah.
just call
Yeah,
it
but
what it
that's what
is.
we used to do because we thought that was okay. But
Mhm.
like I said, when you learn better, no more, you correct those things that were wrong.
Yes. Yeah, and we just talking about stimulating the follicles. That's all we're talking about. Because, like I said, you want to have a foundation.
Mhm.
You got to have a foundation. And this right here, it says, what we talking about? Tension and stress.
Mhm.
that also helps. I mean,
Yeah.
especially right around here.
You
When we got
decompressing
on
when
the
that
pressure
when you're
point
rubbing like that.
right here, oh my goodness, it feels so
Yes.
good. And then
Yes.
while you're doing that, then you put your
Right.
both your fingers and then you can do both at the same time. Oh my goodness.
Mm.
Yes, it feels so good. And but that's people don't do that anymore. You know,
Mhm.
we doing this now.
The pat.
Or where's the rat tail cutting? You digging.
Ooh, ooh,
That's still not good. That's not
mm-mm,
good. That's not
mm-mm,
good. It's not good at
mm-mm,
all. We'll talk about some oils that we use
mm.
on the scalp that is really good. Basil. Oh my goodness, I have basil in my products and my on
Yes,
my scalp.
yes.
Basil is excellent. It'll wake up anything. You smell some
Mm.
basil, you be like, woo! That basil will wake you up. Oh my God!
Yes.
Don't waste it because it'll be with you for a long time. Here to
It's
tell you,
potent.
peppermint. Oh my goodness! I put some peppermint one time in a body wash. I'll never do that again. That's all I'm saying about peppermint. Peppermint is really good. I will never do that ever again.
Yes, I know.
Lavender, I don't do a lot with lavender. I guess because everything now is like lavender. I just I like lavender, but I don't put it in my products.
Hmm,
But it
hmm,
is great for hair growth. It really is. But they say
hmm,
they use it for the smooth and calms that irritation. But I have honey for that.
hmm.
And right here, Tish, it says ask yourself.
It says, "Do I focus only on my hair? Am I ignoring my scalp's needs, or how often do I treat my scalp directly?" Great question.
Mm-hmm.
Great question. Do I focus only on my hair? It's a duo.
Mm-hmm.
You want to yes, you want to focus on your hair. Then after you focus on your hair, you want to give your scalp some love. They go hand in hand, you know.
Hand in hand.
So if you're gonna give your hair love, I mean, the scalp heats up. The hair,
Mm-hmm.
whatever's in the hair, is going to get to the scalp.
Yes.
Um, but once again, we talked about steam treatments and things like that. That is helping the scalp, you know. So you want to give your scalp love as well. Don't neglect one and take care of the other. Let them work hand in hand. But whatever issue that your scalp is telling you, listen,
Mm-hmm.
and then the hair will
Yes.
also let you know, okay, I'm feeling dry. Okay, well, make sure you moisturize it. Your scalp
Mm-hmm.
with the flakes is coming from the scalp. Okay, give the attention to the scalp.
Exactly. That's
So,
right.
you know, you just got to listen to what the body is saying. Hmm. And how often, you know,
Mm-hmm.
your professional hair care analysis would be, like I said, I talked about the 3-part series with the steam. I do it in a series of 3. You
Mm-hmm.
know, 3 consecutive. It doesn't have to be every day for 3 days. You know, if you come every 2 weeks, for the next 6 weeks, we're going to do this service. You know, so with proper guidance, you'll know how often you need to attend to your scalp care.
And that it gets. We just talk about the signs, the
Mm-hmm.
dryness, or the flaking, or the itching.
Mm-hmm.
That itching will drive you crazy.
Oh, yes.
Because
That
I
sure
know
will.
for a fact that when my hair fell out on my right side, I just kept scratching and scratching and
Mm,
scratching, and I just kept scratching. I was like, "What is going on?" And then I went to put my hair up, and all of this was gone.
yeah.
I had scratched the hair right out my head, but I don't know why. I don't
Mm-hmm.
know why did it just fall out my head. I have no clue. Thank God it
Yeah.
came back.
Yeah.
But some people it don't come back.
It
It
doesn't
just
come back.
right, and it's alopecia. That's how it falls. I'm telling you,
Mm-hmm.
that's the beginning of problems. So you
Yes.
want to get that under control. That's
Mm-hmm.
very important. Same thing, persistent
Itchiness.
itchiness. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That itch.
Something is
I'm telling you.
definitely wrong. Yeah, internally if the scalp is consistently itching.
And it could be medication too. We didn't talk
Right.
about medications, but
Mm-hmm.
this is product buildup or medications. And
Can
if you
cause a
see,
lot of that's internal. You
mhm,
know, when you start seeing excessiveness, or like you said, itch, or you just can't seem to satisfy it, that's something the inside of the body
mhm,
is giving you a signal something isn't right, you know, and you want to either see a dermatologist so they can say, okay, well, yeah, we're seeing XYZ, whatever that may be.
The beginning of the year, we talked about those clogged hair follicles
Mm-hmm.
where they look like blackheads, or it
Mm-hmm.
could be ingrown hairs. That's a
Mm-hmm.
scalp issue. Those are issues.
Yes. 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 Mm. Okay. Identify essential oils to use. We talked about the Oh My Scalp and all those good elements that's in it, ingredients that's in it, rosemary, peppermint, all those things.
Mhm.
Oil is your friend.
That
Yeah,
absorbs,
yeah, the oils that absorb, and like I said,
not petroleum jelly.
oh yeah, that's a jelly.
Or no petroleum, nothing. Stay away from anything that said petroleum.
That's
Try to stay
you
away from
want real
alcohol. Yeah,
oils.
alcohol. Yeah.
Yeah, you want
You want something
oils.
that's going to go into the skin.
Working oils is what I like to call them.
Yes. Mhm.
You can do, like you said, set up a weekly routine. Once you choose what you are going to use, you can do weekly or bi-weekly, depends on how often you treat yourself. And then here we go with the Oh My Scalp treatment.
Mhm.
I like the no water added.
No water added. I didn't
Mm-hmm.
add no water to it. So you
Mm-hmm.
get the straight, pure ingredients from whatever
Mm-hmm.
I put in, like the rosemary. I have the pure rosemary oil.
Mm-hmm.
I have
Mm-hmm.
the pure peppermint. Everything. I don't add water to my products unless it's
Mm-hmm.
conditioner,
Mm-hmm.
shampoo. You got to add. But
Right.
other than that, I don't put water in. And if it's water, it's purified water. It is not regular water or chlorine water
Mm-hmm.
because I have strip.
Did you say chlorine water?
Did I say chlorine water? Oh, well, yeah, I said chlorine water, like the chlorine from the pool. That's what I
You would
said.
not be adding no chlorine water.
You just don't know what people put in stuff this day and time. That's all I'm saying.
Oh
But
my
you know
goodness.
what? It's chlorine in the water that comes out the sink. That's why I was talking about that chlorine. Like, the
Oh,
water
okay.
has
Okay.
chlorine in it. That's what I meant by
Okay.
that. I'm
Okay.
not using the water, the tap water,
Tap
because
water. Okay,
it's
got
got
it.
things in it. So I would not use that. I would definitely use. That's what I was talking about.
Okay.
That's what I said. Chlorine water. That's where I was going with that.
We was talking about the pool earlier.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, I'm sorry. I was talking about
Oh
the
man, I went
water,
straight to the
hot
pool.
water that has chlorine in it to clean. But I don't put that in my product. If I'm gonna use it, I
Okay,
use the purifying water.
okay. That's
So,
good.
and that's
Good
the
information.
shampoo and the
Yeah.
conditioner only, though. The rest of it, I do not use any water. Added
Okay. Good to know.
water.
Hmm.
Yes, ma'am.
So now we got scalp treatment
Mm-hmm.
for the roots. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
You want to get to the root. And that's what we talked
Root.
about, the penetrating oils. Because guess what? Once it seep in past the surface, it's going to the root. And that's what you want. You
That's
want to
it.
stimulate that root for what? Growth of healthy hair. Long term, short term, you want to activate that root to bring forth healthy hair. I love that.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where your brush come in. After
Mm-hmm.
you have did your circulation with your brush, then you got the scalp all nice and open. It's like, oh yes. Then what
Mm-hmm.
you do is 3 times a week, you take the Oria shade, the On My Scalp, and you put it on your scalp. And you don't need a lot, just a dab here, dab there. And then you take your little brush and you rub it in.
You rub it
Girl,
in.
what? It
Yes.
is time
Yeah.
going on. You be feeling like, what did the lady tell me? She said, I felt like I had a sensation going on the top of my head.
Because it is. Those working oils, it's a sensation. Absolutely.
Oh, Lord have mercy. I said, okay, baby. All right.
Absolutely. She was correct.
And
A
if you need
little
something a
cooling
little
sensation.
bit, that's just
It's that cooling
but
sensation.
this one right here, what? The serum. Oh my
Mm-hmm.
goodness. This is my product that I actually have hemp, the organic hemp in it.
Oh, yeah.
And this lady, I was telling her, I said, baby, when you use this, I need for you to use it at night. And she says, why? I said, because sometimes the hemp, it'll put you to sleep. It really does. I can't mess with that. I have to wear gloves when
Mm-hmm.
I'm using this product because I just can't. It takes me to another way.
Mm-hmm.
And just a little bit for me, but I'm a
Mm-hmm.
sensitive person.
Mm-hmm.
My body's real pure. I don't drink or anything like that, so it goes straight to me. So she was like, girl, put some right here on my hand. I'm going to rub it here. So we was at a conference. I said, I don't think you should do that. She says, girl, put it on me. So I put it on it. And she went to do her classes. And she came. She said, "Girl, I don't feel nothing. I still don't feel nothing." The next day, that lady came in. She said, "Girl, let me tell you, I had the best sleep." She said
Okay.
by 9 o'clock, she said she was gone.
Wow.
She said she slept and
How
slept.
about it?
I told you not. She says, "Girl, let me tell you." Let me tell you. Do you
Wow.
know somebody ordered four, not one, not two, not three, but
Mhm.
four bottles. She must be
Mhm.
spreading the word. Four bottles off of our website. Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you hear what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
because like I said, you're not gonna go through it that fast. So she's sharing.
Amen. She's like, "Look, it's gonna put you to sleep," and baby, and she says it's working for me.
Wow, that's
It's
awesome. I mean,
working for me.
that's a perk.
I said,
Sleepless night, put
four
this on your
bottles.
head.
What y'all drinking? What's going on? I don't know. Listen, I don't. You don't know what people doing in the household.
Don't ask, don't
But
see.
it. So the serum, for those you don't know about, the serum, oh my scalp serum, it stimulates with the hemp. So
Mhm.
it really do promotes growth faster. It really and
Mhm.
truly does. I didn't have an example of the young man who was bald and he has some hair now that he can actually cut. Then I just got a report from my son's friend. He was bald in the top and he grew enough hair that he got locks up there now. He's supposed to be sending me the pictures.
Oh, wow.
They got hair where they could put some locks up there. I was like,
Okay.
what the world? But he was bald. But he used the Oh My Scalp and it grew his hair. So
Okay.
it does do something. I just
Mhm.
can't use it because baby, I be asleep right now. Y'all would not be talking to me. Okay, this is a recap, Tish.
Mhm. Your healthy hair equals healthy hair, and
Yeah, it
then
does.
by massaging it, you boost the growth and circulation. And
Uh-huh.
remember, we talked about that basil and that peppermint that helps support the balance for the hair and scalp. And then it keeps the scalp clean and nourished and cared for.
Yes.
Those are very simple steps and
Mhm.
elements to maintaining the health of the hair. And you want to do that on repeat. Like
Yep.
it's not a one-time thing, you
Mm-mm.
know? So make sure you start a regimen, like I said, with the journal,
Uh-huh.
um,
Yep, that's it.
that cute little journal with your dirty hair's dirty little secret,
That's right. Write your stuff down.
journal.
Right.
Yeah, you can log. There's areas where you
Yeah.
can log or follow the step-by-step process to healthy hair.
Mhm.
That's what this is all about. You want to
About.
make sure that your scalp and your hair is healthy. Okay, and it'll trickle down and give you some extra little self-esteem because those things are important. So many people are walking around without just a base level of self-esteem. You can start with the top of your head and then
Top
go
of
down
head.
to the crown of your
Yeah.
feet, right?
All right now. All right. Yep. 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 So this is the products that right here. You go to the website and check out
Mhm,
my products, and then
mhm.
hey, you join us every Monday at 9 p.m. And what you don't know, you will know because we will share it with you.
We're gonna share it. And it is 9:58. We done
I
wrap,
get, yeah, it was
wrap up that.
wonderful. The time was just perfect.
Perfect. Perfect.
That's the God we serve.
Hey, how about it? I love it.
Because he brought us into what, September? Can you imagine September? two
Right.
years.
It's
October, we
October.
gotta do
Yeah.
we still gotta do our thing. We gotta do
Yes.
our thing. We gotta
Yes.
remember the first date. I gotta find out what is the first date. Do you remember what the first
I
date
think
was?
it's the 30th because we did the show like the 5th or the 8th, and then we by the end of that month we was doing a podcast.
Mm, mm, mm. My God, my God. Well,
Hmm.
I guess it's about that time, ladies and gentlemen. We done did what we had to do.
Yes, we
We're
did. We
gonna,
came and we conquered.
we sure enough did. And you know what? We want you to have a wonderful week. Thank you again for joining this episode of Oria's O'Shea podcast. As
Absolutely.
always, blessings, blessings, and more blessings. And just be safe out there and know that you
Yeah,
can always hit the replay and just check us out because that's what we do.
that's what we
That's what
do.
we do. So welcome to September. We're gonna be here till the end of September, but let's take it out, Tish.
All right, let's do it.
Y'all have a wonderful
Perfect song.
evening. Take care
We love
of
you.
that hair. Take care of that scalp this week. Show some scalp love, some scalp
Oh,
love.
we got some
Oh,
hearts.
we got some hearts. Yes. Good night,
Thank you.
everybody.
Good
Take
night.
care.
That was awesome.